Hi there and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of this flow book for paper lovers. I do want to mention right off the bat, I'm going to start flipping while I talk, but take a look at the cover because there are multiple books with this same name that are completely different. And as far as I can tell, I can't see any way to sort of say it's this type of flow for paper lovers book. I have one flow for paper lovers that's called For Nature Lovers. That one is easy, and I've already got a flip through of that. If you haven't seen that, it's on the channel. But this one, I don't see any way to differentiate it other than the cover. So they do show that they have multiple books here that you can purchase, but like I said, I don't see a way to differentiate it other than the cover. So I'll show the cover again. It's got the woman swimming. I do love how they tell you who the artists are right at the beginning of the book. It's really nice. Some of the paper is cardstock like this, and it is perforated, and some of it is regular journal or scrapbooking paper, such as this with the swimming woman. So clearly I'm seeing a water theme. We've got a mermaid and a turtle. I really love these flow books. They are beautifully done, and this one, it's kind of interesting because this is my first time flipping through this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this page is a little dirty. So you want to be careful when you buy these, and I'm going to talk about some other reasons to be careful when you buy these in a store. If you order them online, you probably won't have an issue. I happened to purchase this one in a store, and so you do need to be careful with that. Like that one page, like I said, was a bit dirty. Not a big deal because there's designs on the other side that I would probably be more likely to use. I don't do a lot of writing in a journal like on these type of pages. I do more of the background, so the back side's probably going to be what I will use. Which would you use more? Let me know in the comments. So these are tags right here, and they're already perforated. So again, we've got the fun sort of sea and beach type theme. This is really great. I love it. More tags, then more paper, and this again is the journal or scrapbooking. It's not traditional scrapbook size, but you could use pieces of it if you're doing a 12 by 12 scrapbook. But you could use this for all kinds of paper crafting, like just about any kind. You could use it for collage. You can use it for journal backgrounds. You can use the thicker pages for card making. So here is another thicker piece, this right here, and it's also got a shiny, I don't know if you can see this. I'm wondering if this is a sticker. It actually feels very much like a sticker. I think I even see the line. I think this is a sticker. It took me a moment to get it to peel up, but yes, it is indeed a sticker. So just to let you know, this page, I actually love this page. It has a great quote on it, really great. And they usually have this in them. They're a bit like a little like washi tape, except that it's, you know, not washi tape, but this is sticker material also, but you would need to cut between these. It's like, oh no, you don't. They are cut apart there. So that's great. All different types of designs. It's not washi tape material, it's sticker material, but it's washi tape style. You've got little dots that are stickers. These are all stickers as well. This is a great book. I'm really enjoying this one. Like I said, I'm seeing it for the first time that you are. I did a quick flip through in the store just to make sure I wanted it, but I did not go through every single page while I was in the store. So these are envelopes here, and they have the place to put the address on the other side. So these are cut out and create your own envelope. These also can be used not just for card making, but for journaling, to put an envelope in your journal to write like a letter to yourself, or just to put things that like memorabilia, ephemera that you want to put into memories, memory keeping. You could also use them in a scrapbook in that same way, but several envelopes here, quite a few. And you could also use the paper, like especially on this side, as journal background paper as well. This is heavy cardstock here. This is sort of the lighter, like journal paper. And they do have little, I don't know if you want to call them prompts. They like, here's Guilty Pleasure, Brownie Brown, and Raspberry Sorbet Pink. They've given them cute little names for the colors. I'm just going to quickly flip through these color pages. That's all they are. Just the same, different colors, but same thing. And then make with what you've got. Oh, so this looks like you can stand it up here. Yeah, this looks like a stand-up. It's interesting. More stickers. And so this is what I wanted to mention. So this was not even attached. This is what you have to be careful of when you're in the store. It's one of the reasons I want to do this flip through so that you can look and make sure it has everything that it's supposed to have. That is, of course, assuming mine's not missing anything. This is perforated. The flower, both flowers are perforated. I like the little cat there. That's cute. And so now we've moved into a floral section. So I think this is where the different artists come in. There are different artists that contribute. All of them are documented at the beginning. And here you've got some prompts here. There's January, February, and I'm not going to read each month to you because you know what they are. But you could definitely use these in a journal for sure. And if you don't want to use that, they've got designs on the other side of the page. I guess you could check off the day. There's probably a lot of different things you could do with these. I do like how each art piece is unique to the time of the year. And my understanding is these are all printed in the UK. If you know different, let me know in the comments. Also, if you're finding this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. That helps other people find this video, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more about journaling, definitely hit the subscribe button so you won't miss anything new. Now, this isn't just true of flow books. This is true in general. They use this little sticky to stick some of these things in here, and it did not, I don't see any stain here, but sometimes it can stain the page behind it. So that's something to be aware of, but I do not see a stain on this one. But you can see the oily residue around it there. So I usually remove these as quickly as I can when I buy one of these. So yeah, it has left a stain on the paper behind it. And it's not just true of Flow, it's true of some other paper craft books. But yeah, I usually get these out as soon as I can. That can be used in a journal too. Like I do junk journaling, so I like to even use the little scraps. But they've got these beautiful papers that are in here. These are just extra papers. And this is cardstock right here. That's pretty funny. And these are cut out. Round 1 was with me, round 2 is for you. Too good to keep. These are all cut out as well. Trying to see if these are stickers. These are all stickers. Wow, are these all stickers? Yes, they are. All these letters are stickers. That's pretty impressive. So that's cool. That's actually pretty cool. And then these all appear to be, yep, stickers as well. Oh, this is fun. In a jar far, far away. Got some little jars here upside down. This is cardstock type. Right here, all that's cardstock. Got a little for you. Now we're back to the journal or scrapbook paper. These are pretty. Now, I don't know what you would use this for. Leave me a comment and let me know. But for me, I would probably put something on top of this rather than using it as a gift or a gift tag or gift wrap. I would probably just use this as a journal background and put something over the For You tag. These are really pretty images though in the background. I like that one a lot. Now it looks like we're moving on to another section that's cardstock. Like that a lot. And now we've got some more under the sea here. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. All different types of designs. What's your favorite in this? Let me know. Now we've got some sort of hiking, camping. Chai. And these look like, I would guess these are either invitations or just little note cards. Those are cute. Now we've got another one of these pullouts. This one's really stuck here. So that one did leave a stain. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Now for me, this is not a huge deal because if I use this as a journal background, I'll just put something on top of that. But again, I recommend as soon as you get these, take these out. Something I should have done, but I wanted to leave them in until I did the video so that you could see exactly what it looks like. So more different types of papers that you can use. This is like journal paper weight. I think they call these like crafting, wrapping paper. You could use it for so many things. That's more of a cardstock. I do like how each page, sometimes it's hard to decide which side to use, but I do like how each page has something on both sides. So if you don't like what's on one side, you can use what's on the other side. So that's really nice. Gives you a lot of options. And then here is popping out for a swim. Same idea. This one's already come loose, so this goes back to what I was talking. Like this could have fallen out. It was not attached. This is sort of what I'm talking about. Being careful if you get something in the store, and it's also stained the page behind it. That's cute. Popping out for a swim. Oh, it's a pop-up. How cute is this? So we've got this. And this, and you could stand this up on your desk. I'm not going to do it here because I'm not at the right angle to show that off, but you see the two different sides. That's really cool. Really like that. And then you've got some people that you could cut out and fold. It even has the little telling you to fold it, and you could put them up in here, so that's really cute. Not getting this page to flip. I think, yep, it's the cardstock material. I guess it's so that the people will stand up in the different little scenes there. And then these look like stickers. Yes, these are stickers again. And those are also stickers. Even the back of the sticker pages are really cute. Hang up the happy. Happy birthday. Lots of options here that you could use these for. Sun, and then some cutouts, or you could use it as an entire page. Oops, skipped a couple here. And there is a pocket at the very back, so I want to show you that. I have not pulled out what's in the pocket, so I have not looked at that. So here's some more of their covers here. And then this goes back to where I hope everything's in here. There's no way to know for sure, but this is really cute. Illustrations, tells you who they're by. And I'll open that in just a moment. These look like loose paper cutouts here. Oh, and we've got something on the other side as well. And then a little notebook that's shaped like a cat. So you could use these just different colored papers. That's really, really cute. We'll set that, actually, I'll just put it back in here. And these obviously are cut out pieces of paper. I'll open this up and see what's inside. I opened these up and these appear to be decals. So it's the type where you peel this little plastic layer off and then it's sticky and you turn it upside down and rub it down. So we call those decals. If you have a different name for that, leave it in the comment. If you'd like to see more flip throughs and journal videos, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.